Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Hey, you. I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops? Well, hurry. They gotta be somewhere, and I don't want them worrying. Then I'll teach you to conjure those vines. What were you before you were this?
There is no before.
So you've always been a bone man?
In a sense.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse.
Last night in. We rallied here once, years ago, before the assault on Moonrise Towers. The Archdruid at the time spoke to us all, inspiring our courage. He was a fine leader.
Let's turn someone inside out.
awaits.
Assume nothing.
Take cure. Wounds are too much to bear.
Oakfather's blessings.
Rested enough. Now, forward.
At least things have stayed interesting. On my way.
Keep a blade close. Moving. With pleasure.
All right, what now?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play. Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek.
That's him. Like an echo of Thaniel, remolded by the curse. We need him if we're to put a stop to all of this.
Will you play with me? I don't know anyone called that. Don't ask me again. Now play with me. I have a mummy, a daddy, and a doggy. They'll be back in a while, but you're here now, and I want to play. They don't need names. They just need to be mummy and daddy and do what I want. Now play with me, or they'll be angry with you. and you seek.
Let's make this quick. We need to reunite him with Thaniel.
Find me, and you win. Then you lose. Get ready, and no cheating.
Greetings.
Oakfather preserve you.
You weren't supposed to find me. You weren't supposed to win. Good idea. You're smarter than some playmates I've had. They always tried to leave before I was done with them. Try to find me again, but my family will be looking for you at the same time, so don't get caught!
Don't waste a step. Staying out of sight. Light steps.
Silent as the grave.
Gently does it. I must get into position.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Best be on my way. At the ready. I will ascend. Have to keep going. down.
That's him.
Will you play with me? Of course I am. Now you're going to play with me or not? All right.
Let's make this quick.
Find me, and you win. Get ready. You weren't supposed to find me. You weren't supposed to win. Good idea. You're smarter than some. Try to find me again.
Never wanted the easy path. With every breath, a purpose. Not one false move.
Stepping softly.
Yes. I need to get there unseen.
Better make my next move. Breathe deep and move. I just want a little look. From your pocket to mine.
You're good at this. Are you sure you didn't cheat? But I can't let you think me a bad sport. Here's your prize. You'll need it.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Not back to gloat, are you? Nobody likes a bad winner.
Though shrouded in shadows, the child's resemblance to Thaniel is unmistakable. This must be his dark half, warped by the curse.
I still think you might have tricked me. If you did, I'll figure it out. Spoil sport. I'm not going back. I like it here. I've made a family for myself. I get to play all the time. Not harder. Impossible. I don't want to play with you anymore.
A slippery little bugger, isn't he? He'll be looking for somewhere safe. Somewhere where the shadows are nice and strong.
Oakfather preserve you.
Better not be cursed.
have nature's fury on my side.
I am fury. I am death.
You should have just left me alone. Spoil my fun. I'll teach you a lesson. Just you watch.
Feel their anguish.
I'll make my own fun if I have to. And my own friends. Stop that! It's a good thing. Stop breaking things.
On my way. I am fury. I am death.
You're spoiling my fun. Stop it right now, or you'll be sorry.
I shall see you laid low.
Why are you doing this? All I wanted to do was play.
Let's go.
You want to play? Let me show you my favorite toy.
My injuries need tending.
Why can't you just leave me alone? Why can't I just stay here playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make me.
Be gentle. He's much more than a child. But he doesn't truly know that.
He's nothing to me. He left me here all this time. I had to do everything for myself. Even when it was scary, even when I was alone, I didn't give up. But would he even want me back? I've changed. A lot. So I wouldn't have to make up friends to play with anymore. I'd have someone real. I'd like that. And he would too, I think. All right, I'll do it. I want to do it.
Well done.
Are you crying? You're a bit big to be crying. But I suppose that's okay. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
It's done, at last. Soon the land will be unshrouded. We should return to Thaniel when we can.
Oak Father, watch over your servant.
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
There I shall be.
Let's get going. Should mind my step. I need a quick word.
The druid Hausen spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die. Ketheric's soul still nourishes the shadows. Destroy him, so the land may heal. So that I may heal. Ketheric's soul still nourishes the shadows. Destroy him, so the land may heal. So that I may heal.
Oakfather preserve you.
Only by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt. No matter how long I live, I will always strive to remain a keen pupil. Only a fool would think he could drink in all knowledge until none is left. There is always more. Nature's tapestry is infinitely complex. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Would she have helped the refugees? Defended the Grove? Controlled Korga? At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal.
Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But the Absolute is a threat to all, and I promised I'd help you with your parasite. So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is. So do I. But one duty at a time. I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seemed my faith was more than well-founded. It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes I let the task at hand consume me, and people think I'm obsessed. Trust me, the day I no longer have to talk about the Shadow Curse will be a happy one. What would you like to know? I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now. Who's to say? Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened. I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Thaniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector. You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in high forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The grove became my family, with Sylvanus as my teacher. And now I have you. It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable. I'm 350 years old. Of course there have been lovers. Just because I love nature doesn't mean I'm betrothed to it. Though sometimes, nature needs reminding. Right now, I bed down alone, I'm afraid. Perhaps once I talk less of curses and parasites, my fortunes will improve. Well, I didn't pick this scar up in battle. I was in wild shape, only I forgot it was the season when bears are particularly social. A she-bear claimed me as her own and did not appreciate being spurned. I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature? I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey. Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks. I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected. Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks. Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand, but as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe. Anytime. Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shah. Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the Shadow Curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. No one knew how to react. Then it started to claim all those within its reach. Those who had survived the battles now fell to the shadows, became part of the shadows. And worst of all, I lost contact with Thaniel. I wanted to try and find him, but we couldn't stay. We would have all succumbed. When the Archdruid of the Grove, my predecessor, was seized by the curse, I had to lead the survivors to safety. That was my first day as Archdruid. An inauspicious beginning. You are right, but I must not lose focus until everything has been put right. I've wasted too much time already. Years in which nature has suffered. Wherever you need me, I'll be right here in camp. Take care out there.
Copper for your thoughts? Fuck yes. Nice little nap.
No traps, please. Indolence breeds madness. An efficient path. Need to find a way forward.
The psionic detector is sounding. Vlaakith's warriors are upon us.
Well, Wargaz failed to kill you. I
won't make the same mistake. Blood comes easy these days.
Death's cold grip. With finesse.
Swift and lethal. Taking position.
Time to push my luck again.
Let's have some carnage.
Victory awaits. What now?
I'm ready. No escape.
The psionic detector alerted us to the Githyanki attack. Looks like Voss was good for his word.
Still breathing, despite everything.
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death.
If not over, then through.
Son of Thorn! Son of Sword Coast! Go on! Cheers! Bottoms up! Go nuts!
Hells. The curse has twisted this man beyond measure.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Oh, gods. I did not want whatever's inside that guy all over me.
Go on, clean! Make it drunk! Be drunk! You and I both! To our good health!
The liquid burns your throat as you swallow, but otherwise you feel no ill effects.
Elixir! But such a small sip you take. Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do. Now tell me the story. A fable, a saga. Delight me. So have I. When my cup runs dry, let me pour you some sympathy. You ask, You drink, then you amaze, enthuse, astound me again. Father Ketherick created, Father Ketherick sustains. Bring it in, toss it down, love it up. Father Ketherick's laughter, not joy, not ever, never, only laughter. Questions done, finished, over, only drink.
Your belly rumbles as the vile brew fills it, yet your mind remains miraculously steady.
More stories. Tell me of foes fell, villains vanquished, beasts bastard. Slurp and marrow the sod out. Ask, question, make your query, and drink once more. The spirit of the land. More drink. Father is Father, eternal, invincible, forever, except not. No more questions. Drink! No, must not, cannot, will not mention her. The customer is always right, but also wrong.
Each swig is as painful as the last, but you remain in otherwise sound mind and body.
I know you. I knew. I know. I most personal, mysterious, secret. No, not never. Father said, ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it. Cage. Cage. Talk perish. Die. Buried. Buried in Thorn Tomb. Father told me. I can't perish. No. Nay. Neither. Too strong.
Clutter the pardon. Do mess our pardon. Our master distiller spills quite the cause. Now settle your mind, chum, and get your shine on. Be will it what? Moon, mountain dark, coming right up. A man of proper taste. Chum yourself up and whisk the old luggy jug bug you. So be what?
Well, that's disturbing. Still, better than having an actual conversation with him, though.
Right away, sir. Yes, sir.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Careful, I bite. Let's crack it open. Be careful. There are traps about. Shall we? Don't mind if I do. What's that?
Can't give up now. Don't waste a step.
I wonder if they're looking for some more stuff.
Clean up right.
I'm not worthy. I never learned
Something's
the
on my
words.
mind.
Yes, you did.
If you have coin, then show it. Took a liking to you, did she? Watch yourself. She breaks her toys once she's done with them.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Someone there?
Get moving, will you?
You'll find road ahead.